Hey YouTube, how's it going? This is day 3 of my fasting series where I share my experience on this fasting journey and talk about how my body feels, how my mind feels, and how I react in hopes of helping those who are trying it as well and give more of my insight, my analysis, and my experience. As you can tell from this video title, I have broken my fast after around 60 hours. The exact time was probably 63, but let's just say 60 for the sake of ease. And it took me a while to come to this decision. I definitely thought about it for quite a bit, and I'll talk about what happened today. So yesterday, I mentioned it was definitely kind of difficult. You can check out my previous video if for more details. But basically, I was out a lot yesterday and I didn't have any water with me, and because of that I started developing symptoms like lightheadedness, or I got like a head rush when I would stand up and get out of places. For today, I had work for 2 hours from 9 to 11. Before that, when I woke up, I was feeling okay. When I woke up, I had a water, I was prepared, and I drank the water a lot throughout my work. However, I would say the hunger and the water drinking is still kind of a distraction to me. It might just be my body. I actually have a theory about that, which I can talk about later as well. But regardless, what I experienced today when I was fasting was that even though I wasn't hungry anymore, it was because I was constantly drinking water. And I was constantly using that to distract myself in terms of feeling hungry. And in the end, it did work. But what happened was, as I finished work and I came home, I just kept drinking water. And this was when I had to make the decision whether or not I can continue doing this, because tomorrow was Monday and I have a whole week of work ahead of me. I'm not sure whether or not I didn't think it would be a viable option for me to continue this fast, because basically what it comes down to is the way my body reacts to the fast is that it feels hungry, but if I drink water, it's okay. But if I'm drinking a lot of water, I'm also going to the washroom a lot. I'm also using it as a distraction, and I don't think that is viable for me for my normal job. It's just going to be too much drinking water and going to the washroom. That was kind of the conclusion that I came to. When I was working, I would say I was still 100%, but there is still a part of me that just felt kind of off. I'm really happy that I conducted this experiment on my body during a long weekend, because Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, Friday and Saturday, I didn't really have to do that much. Saturday, I went out and I saw the effects of that, and because of that, I decided to break my fast. I really think that I put my body to the test, and it was probably the coolest experiment I've done in a while. I'm definitely looking to try more of these in the future, but for now, given what my body has gone through and given how I feel I've already pushed it to a limit, I think I'm pretty happy with my results. This is the first time I've ever done any kind of water fasting. This is definitely different from intermittent fasting. I do intermittent fasting way easier. Sometimes I do it for no reason because I'm too lazy to eat, and I would just eat one meal a day. But this really pushed my body to the limit. 24 hours and then 48 hours, and now I cracked at 60. Therefore, I can talk a little bit about my fast. I've been reading a lot about how to break your fast. They always talk about eating a lot of fruits, a lot of raw fruits and vegetables, so that it's something that the body can easily consume. That's what I've seen. There's also talks about eating food that has a low glycemic index. For the most part, what I did today to break my fast was I just ate a lot of vegetables, and that was it. I still drank a lot of water, and the symptoms that I exhibited earlier are slowly kind of fading away. The way that my body felt throughout the entire fast was pretty interesting. I was pretty excited when I first got started. I really wanted to see whether or not I could change my body and make it take another path in terms of energy consumption. Obviously, I wanted to lose more weight, continue to go down that path. And I know the longer that I stay fasting, the more my body can continue to go into my fat storage and burn up the fat. But in the end, I thought a lot about my options. I thought about just the thought of me going to work tomorrow and having to drink water all the time and still having to think about being hungry. That ultimately was too much for me. As a result, this is where we are now. For those of you who have seen the video, I thank you very much for watching and for the people who have supported me. I would say it was definitely a learning experience, and I'm going to apply what I learned from this and try it out in the future. There's so many different fasting diets out there, fasting detox out there that seems pretty interesting. I might do another one maybe in the coming week or at least following that. Otherwise, that's going to be it for this video for today. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know if you struggle with anything like that, and let me know if I've helped you in any way. Otherwise, I will see you next time. Bye-bye.